we're offering something actually really important, and it's the idea of a group development experience. Now, if you look at any of these program categories, even the simplest ones on the left, what we're doing is taking a group of individuals coming in the door and turning them into a cohesive performing group, right? That's what we do. You can see this progression in Arthur Hull's Anatomy of a Rhythm-Based Event, where along the bottom, the participants are changing from individuals, developing into group consciousness, a percussion ensemble, and an orchestra. So this idea of group development is embedded in the very essence of what we do. Another familiar model of group development is the forming, storming, norming, performing model that goes back to the mid-1960s. And in fact, John Hagedorn at one of our DCF conferences overlaid this forming, storming, norming model on top of the anatomy of the drum circle, and it fits really well. What it says is that a group comes together and goes through a forming stage where people get to know each other, things are pretty polite, everybody's just trying to figure out what's going on. Then they move into the storming phase, which actually I rather call it the sorting phase, because what it's really about is people figuring out who does what, how do I fit, where do I go when I need something, how does this whole system work, and what's my place in it. So yes, it's a period of uncertainty that can lead to storming, to friction and conflict, but not necessarily so. What people really need is to sort things out and to really understand where they all fit. From there, the group moves on to a norming phase where they sort of get it down and figure out how it works and how to do their part. And from there into the performing phase where things really come together and they become truly more than the sum of the parts. So going back to the original community drum circle model, looking along the bottom axis there, you can see this is exactly what we're doing with our participants. And that's a big deal in the world of business. We're offering a real-time experience in a concise enough amount of time where people can perceive and understand what they just went through, becoming a real cohesive performing group. So whether your impact is for the people to say, wow, look what we just did in a short energy or icebreaker, or whether you have more time with them where they're really developing these skills and able to examine what did we do, what just happened, how do we take more of this back to work and do more of it more often. In all of these cases, your magic, the thing that you bring that not many people can do, is this rapid process of group development. That's your coin in trade.